Do what you love to do and commit to becoming very good at it. All of our research indicates that the odds against there being another person like you are more than 50 billion to 1. In the entire history of humanity, there will never be two people like you. Never be two people with the same face. Never be two people with the same, even blood composition, exactly. Never be two people with the same outlook, the same talents, abilities, capacities. Never be two people just like you. And that every single person, or let us say 95% or more of the population, are born with the capacity to do something remarkable with their lives. And the starting point of personal greatness is when you usually say to yourself, what wonderful thing am I going to do with my life? Why am I here? I have this one life, this precious, precious life, and as you know, this life is not a rehearsal for something else. This is the real one. You say to yourself, what am I going to do with my life? Why am I here? What are my unique talents and abilities? Look back into your life and ask yourself, what is it that you've done in the past that you most enjoyed? What is it that you've done in the past that comes easy to you, but which may be difficult to others? What subjects did you do the best at in school? What are the things that interest you the most? What are the things you like to read about and talk about and learn about? What are the things that hold your attention? What are the things that are indicators that this is where you should be focusing all your talents and abilities? Whatever it is, find it, and then commit yourself to becoming excellent at it. You see, it's not possible for us to be happy unless we know we're good at what we do. A person who's not very good at what they do feels inferior when they're with people who are good at what they do. We've all had this experience, by the way. Being around people who are at the top of their field when we're not, we feel just a little bit kind of overawed, like we're standing in the shadow of their light. And knowing that we're good at what we do makes us feel unstoppable. Yes. So if you are dreaming big dreams and you have clear goals and you accept total responsibility and you're doing what you love to do and you're getting better and better at it, and remember, excellence is a journey, not a destination. It's not a goal at which we arrive any time in life. We just keep working and keep working and keep working. There's a story about Ted Williams when he was the top baseball player in America, one of the highest paid, best batting averages, and so on. At the end of a doubleheader, everyone had gone home. The park was empty. And the park maintenance man was out cleaning up. And way out there, with an automatic ball machine, there was a batter just slugging away at the balls. And he came out and he looked at him. He said, geez, he said, you're Ted Williams. He said, yes. He said, pleased to meet you. He said, what are you doing here? All the other ball players are back at the hotel and having parties and everything else. He said, well, I'm practicing. He said, but you're the best baseball player. You're the best hitter in all of America. He said, you don't need to be out here. And he said, why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Because it's always concentrated on getting better, and of course it pays off. In the final analysis, all that people really care about is how well did you do the job? Did you do a good job or not? We always pay top dollar for the people who are the best. If we have, and we can afford it, and we have an illness or a child that has an illness, we say, who's the best? Who's the very best? We want the best. We want the best in every field. There's no market for mediocrity. The two metaphors for American life are sports and business. And both sports and business, the only thing we care about is the very best. Excellence, top quality, champions. And that's our job too. And nobody can do it for us. It's an inside job. The fifth key to becoming unstoppable is to dedicate yourself to serving other people. It was well written not long ago that nobody ever built a statue to a person for what they got, but only for what they gave. Is that your rewards in life will always be determined by the value of your service to other people. And so you have to look around you and say, what rewards am I getting right now? And there's two types of rewards, by the way. There's financial rewards, and there are, or tangible rewards, and there's intangible or emotional rewards. But all of your life satisfaction and true happiness and true rewards will come from serving other people. In fact, we are here. Albert Einstein was asked in the latter years of his life, what's the purpose of human life? And he said, after some thought, he said, well, we're here to serve others. What other purpose could there be? We're here to serve others. What other purpose could there be? Here's the interesting thing that I found out, is that you're only truly happy and only truly liberated and only feel wonderful about yourself and your life when you can lose yourself in doing something that you feel enriches and uplifts and enhances the life of other people. Every successful executive in every small and large company loses themselves in their work. Tom Peters, after writing In Search of Excellence, said, if you threw away the whole book, you'd have to keep one principle. It's an obsession with customer service. A friend of mine who teaches total quality management said, you know, you can take all the books and put them aside, and total quality management means just one thing, is find out what your customer really wants and give it to him. And give it to him at a good price and give it to him at a good quality, but that's all it is. Total quality life means dedicating ourselves to serving people that we care about. And if you're not happy with your work, you know what it means? It means that those people you're serving may not be the right people for you. It doesn't mean that it's not bad work or that it's not good work. It just means that it may not be right for you. So therefore, you should look forward to working. You should love the work that you're doing. You should tremendously enjoy the results that you get for other people. And if you don't, it just means that there's something else that you should do. But you'll never be happy and you'll never be fulfilled and you'll never be unstoppable until deep in your heart you absolutely love serving the people that you serve. And the men and women who have dedicated their lives to service throughout human history are the ones that we admire the most. Albert Schweitzer, when he was alive, Mother Teresa today, probably the most respected person on the globe because she's dedicated her whole life to service. So think about it. Who do you want to serve? And then become very good